Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Virginia here with a new project to share with you. First of all, I would like to apologize for my voice. I have a bit of a cold. Anyway, so this mini album is a Christmas album that I created using a Christmas collection by Anita mundo, which is a Spanish company or designer of scrapbooking supplies. They are really adorable. I created this mini album in the shape of the word December. This is a cut file by Cut to You. Basically, first I cut the cut file from white cardstock, and I backed it with pattern paper from this collection by Anita mundo. I created here a shaker pocket. I included inside some sequins in the typical Christmas colors. So we have red, green, gold and white, and the white sequins are actually in the shape of snowflakes, so they are really adorable. And then I modified the cut file to keep just the outline. Here actually I made it straight, and I used this outline as shape for all the pages in my mini album. Then I bound all them together with rings, with metallic rings, and I added these ribbons just to decorate them a little bit. I also added these beautiful flirts or pin buttons. These are from the same collection, and basically I replaced the holes in the letters with these flirts. I think it's a fun detail. I also created this charm, which I really like. I had this bottle, which has the shape of a star. I filled it with glitter, with the red glitter, and I sealed it. But before sealing it, I passed a thread through the cork, so that I could attach all these beads and metallic stars to the thread, and finally attaching it to the ring. I really like how it turned out. I hope you like it too. So now let's flip through the mini album and explain something more. First, a couple of pages. This is the back of the cover. By the way, I attached the cut file with adhesive foam to give it a dimension, so it's quite thick, this cover, and it's also sturdier this way. On the back, I used a border with this one saying ho ho ho. This is a sticker, and here all these ornaments were in a cut part sheet, so I cut them out and I glued some of them directly on the paper and some with adhesive foam to create the different dimensions. And I also drawn with a silver pen a sort of thread, suggesting that these ornaments are hanging from these threads. Then on this side, I have two pictures which I framed with pattern paper, and this is a little bit higher because I used foam, adhesive foam, and I decorated with a few trees that I fussy cut from the cut apart sheet. And I also added on top of the trees these golden enamel dots, which are, I think, perfect for this purpose. Finally, I added 3 acrylic, a couple of snowflakes and a star, and a little bit of journaling here. Next up, this is my favorite couple of pages. Here I have a big picture that I printed black and white because I wanted to create a strong contrast with this beautiful pattern paper. This is a border which I glued on top of the pattern paper, and these are three circular elements from the cut apart. Also a little label there and just a few enamel dots, and that's it. I really love this page. As I love this other page too. Here again I have a border with the poinsettias. I have two small pictures that I framed with pattern paper, and this adorable icon of Santa. It's so beautiful and so fun. And finally I finished up my page with a few acrylics, these memories. It is lovely, and 3 hearts. As I said, easy and beautiful. Next up, here another very simple page. I have my picture with the frame and a few poinsettias. These are again elements that I cut apart. And a super nice deer, a banner, and a few enamel dots, and that's it. On this side, the focal point is actually this very nice icon, so the 3 kings. They are lovely. And I popped them up with a little bit of adhesive foam. I used a few of the sequins to add a little bit of sparkle to this page, as well as 3 clips. These are the shape of a star or a flower, as you prefer. And that's it. On the other side, as you can see, we can see the back of the clips. While this, I put this on the other way around, so the flower, the star is on this side. I love this pattern paper, which has these presents, these packets here below, so it forms a sort of border. I have a photo that popped up with some adhesive foam. Again, a fantastic acrylic word which says celebrate. By the way, all these acrylics are by Bramble Fox. And finally, a little bit of a few enamel dots to finish up the page. Finally, my last page. Here I cut from different pattern paper the shape of a sock. I used dye for this, and then I hung these all these socks to a string that is actually some embroidery floss. This is a red metallic embroidery floss, and I created this illusion of a strand to which all the socks are hanging from. I have a banner, and finally another of these cute flare buttons. And this is all. This finish up my mini album. These are pictures of last year Christmas, so of course now I'm going to create a new one for this year. I hope you liked this project. If you did, please give me a thumb up, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you are not yet a subscriber. If you have any questions or doubts about any technique or anything you would like to know, understand better, please leave me a comment below. I will be very happy to reply to you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye!